Welcome back, everybody, to episode 14 of the Movie ReBrew podcast. I'm your host, Keegan Holland, and with me is my co-host, Mike Jennison. Mike, say hello to the people.
Hello, people.
I knew you were going to do that.
You set me up.
This week, we will be reviewing Phantom Thread, the P.T. Anderson, Daniel Day-Lewis movie, nominated for Best Picture and Best Director and Best Actor.
And Best Actress. Supporting Actress.
Supporting Actress. And we will be drinking Twisted Tea. We're going to get a little twisted this episode. This is in honor of the movie taking place in England, and they drink a boatload of tea throughout.
Be a little twisted.
Let's get slizzard.
Let's all be slutty lizards.
It's also a slow news week, unfortunately, and this might be a short episode, but it's the price you pay, you know? I assume
Can't always be winners.
Yeah, I assume you've had a Twisted Tea before.
I never had Twisted Tea before.
Are you serious?
No, I know you love them.
Yeah, this is like my favorite drink on the planet, like alcohol or not. It's so good.
So what is it? It's just an iced tea?
It's basically just an iced tea, yeah.
It has alcohol.
They have half and half, like the lemonade. They have raspberry peach. My favorite is the raspberry, but we're doing original today. So enjoy, Mike. Cheers. We're doing the tall boy, 24 ounce.
That is delicious.
So good.
I don't taste alcohol.
I know.
It tastes
really
like an iced tea.
Last weekend, we all just got like 4 Twisted Teas and just got after it.
Yeah. Oh, I heard you guys are twisted tonight.
Yeah, they're so good. All right, let's get to the little news we have.
Good evening. I'm Will McAvoy.
I'm Evan Baxter, and here's what's making news.
Good evening. I'm Ron Burgundy, and this is what's happening in your world tonight.
So Black Panther premiered this week.
Tuesday, I believe.
Tuesday. To just a couple critics and some celebrities.
The cast, yeah.
The cast and stuff.
This is the first showing of it.
First showing, and people are very high in this movie. Mm-hmm. And I'm back on board. You know, we said 2 weeks ago we kind of fell off the train. I'm back on board. I guess it's great. I guess it's a totally different take on a superhero movie, which I like to hear that.
Yep. Won't be stale, which I think maybe it could have been this late into the MCU, but good things so far out of Black Panther.
Guess the music's great in it. Kendrick has 3 or 4 songs.
Yeah, he produced the album. It comes out the week before.
Yeah,
I'm sure
next week.
Ryan will be all about that, Mike's roommate.
He's very excited about that.
That's an original song, right? Black Panther, I would assume.
Yeah, I think Kendrick wrote 3 original songs for this movie.
Oh, wow.
Or 3 or 4? I think only 4. Yeah, I think there's 12 original songs for this movie. I think there's a whole album. I could be really wrong on that. Because that seems like a whole lot music video, but...
So I watched the Grammys last weekend and knew 0 artists, but now after hearing all those names, they're all on this album. It's crazy loaded with just nominated artists.
Yeah, Kendrick's label is behind it. I think Kendrick really did a really good job of bringing in a lot of talent. I know he's got a song with The Weeknd on it.
Yeah.
I don't listen to The Weeknd, but that seems like a nice draw for them. So, yeah, that's a whole different aspect of the movie that people are excited for. Mm-hmm. That doesn't really get me excited.
No.
I've listened to Kendrick's albums. I do think he's good. I'm just not a rap fan.
At the Grammys, did you watch the Grammys at all?
No. I saw Miley Cyrus and Elton John's performance,
okay. Yeah,
which was sick. Besides that.
Kendrick opened up with this politically charged performance, and I guess it was incredible. I didn't understand a word he said, so I was like, this might be good. I don't know.
Yeah,
probably is. So yeah, that's just not my kind of music, but I'm sure in the movie it'll be pretty awesome. I would hope.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see how they incorporate rap into it, because you don't really hear rap music in the background of movies, especially Marvel movies.
Yeah. Other than Guardians, it's mostly just score. Guardians is the only one that has real songs going.
Yeah, and this takes place in the pits of Africa too. So is that bad?
I don't know, just the pits.
It's way in the jungle. I'm being whatever. Yeah, I guess it's like a black empowerment movie too. People are saying it's very respecting the African culture.
Yeah,
that has people really excited about it. Yeah. And Octavia Spencer is gonna have a free showing for
underprivileged kids.
Underprivileged kids.
I saw that.
That's pretty cool. Also, pre-sale tickets are higher than any other Marvel movie.
Yeah, surpassing Civil War.
So even more than Avengers 2. Or Avengers 1.
Yeah.
Avengers 1's the one that made all the money, right?
Yeah, but to beat basically Avengers 3 with Civil War, that's pretty impressive.
That's true. Yeah, it shows how much people are excited for this movie.
Yeah.
You have Coogler behind it. He did Fugitive Station?
Fruitvale Station.
Fruitvale Station. Fruitvale Station and Creed 2. Saw them both. Love them both. He's 2 for 2 in my eyes. So I'm excited to see him go 3 for 3. Plus, those are 3 completely different movies.
Yeah. Yeah, it's also expected to make $150 million opening weekend, which would be the highest first solo movie in the Marvel Universe. Higher than Iron Man, Captain America 1, So that's pretty awesome, too. People are showing out for
Probably well on its
Black
way to make
Panther.
$1 billion then.
Yeah, you would think. I mean, if it's good, for sure, yeah. Multiple views.
Also, it'll be good.
Yeah.
There's also a DC fan group that is sworn to drive down the user rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
People are such losers. They claim they're the people behind The Last Jedi as well.
I thought it was an alt-right group behind Last Jedi.
It's the same thing.
So the alt-right group's DC comic book fans?
I don't know why. I mean, like in the Facebook group, like they put like we were also responsible for Last Jedi. And Rotten Tomatoes came out and said like they're trying their best to like curb it the way they did with The Last Jedi. One, that didn't work with The Last Jedi. Two, how do you stop this? How do you tell who is actually dislikes the movie and who doesn't? There's no way.
It's dumb.
That's why Rotten Tomatoes is the worst.
Yeah, no one should look at the Rotten Tomatoes user score and be like, oh, this must be a bad movie because it's a 60%. Like, no.
Yeah, it's so stupid. You can like both things. It's
Yeah.
fucking dumb.
It's they're both the same thing, basically.
well, one's
not
much better than the other.
Oh, I know, but not even from like a movie standpoint. Just like, a lot of the superheroes are almost exactly the same on one side and the
Yeah,
other
like
side.
Daredevil is basically Batman from Marvel. I'm gonna blank on the Superman one. Shazam, he's also DC. But yeah, I mean, it's so stupid. So stupid.
It's dumb. At the end of the day, they are movies, and they're comic books.
Yep.
And it shouldn't be this, whatever, back and forth. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Rotten Tomatoes tries to do curb this, though. They're just going to start
There's no way.
axing viewers who put
Yeah, they said they're gonna start blocking
star.
people. When I rate movies on Rotten Tomatoes, I just do the rating. I don't write a review. So unless they write a review saying I'm part of the alt-right group and I'm here to bring this movie down, like you can't like ban a person for giving it a bad review with no review attached.
I
to
wonder
it.
if I go out there and put a 0.5 for Last Jedi and 0.5 for Black Panther, if they'll block me. I should test that.
You think they're gonna cross view them?
I might make an account and do 0.5 for both of them and see if I get blocked.
No, everyone go out and give Last Jedi a good review.
Yeah, I know.
I'm really excited to see in the future, like 10 years down the line, if like that audience score becomes like 80%. Once those idiots actually vote legit and realize that it's a good movie.
It's very interesting to see how this movie ages, The Last Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to age very well. I think
agree.
I think we'll both be on the right side of this argument 10 years from now. Argument. And we'll be doing that movie review in 2 weeks. February 16th it comes out, so 2 weeks from now we'll be doing that. Isle of the Dog's got a PG-13 rating for violent images.
Yeah. Well, because he did Fantastic Mr. Fox, and that's PG.
That's PG. It's a very much a kid's movie.
Yeah. It's surprising that this is PG-13.
I was surprised by this. I guess Fantastic Mr. Fox is a children's movie, a children's book, though.
Yeah, Roald Dahl.
So you couldn't make that a PG-13 movie, you know?
It's true.
When you're adapting a children's book.
So this is completely original?
100% original. And most of his movies are R. So I guess he just doesn't care about. I guess this isn't a kid's movie. I guess
Yeah, it's probably not that.
That's me very adult.
Yeah, I
like,
totally went into it expecting it to be a kid's movie.
and I was literally looking forward to it. I was
Being a
kind of
kid's
looking for Fantastic Mr. Fox is.
so funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
just fun.
It doesn't need swearing or anything to work.
I mean, it's only PG-13. It's not rated R, but
Yeah.
it's just odd. I was actually
Did
surprised
he
by
come
that.
out and say anything?
I don't think he did.
I wonder if he's surprised by it.
I know.
Like if his intention was to be PG the entire
It
time.
got a little bit out of the way.
Also, this is pretty late to be giving it a rating, isn't it?
I think it's about a month out. I think this is
Oh,
par
I
for
keep
the
thinking
course.
it's end of February.
No, yeah, it's
It's March, right?
about 6 weeks away. So yeah, I think that's on average. Still very excited for it. Mm-hmm. Apple might buy Netflix. Be the first $1 trillion company.
Yeah, that would be unbelievable.
I want it to happen.
I know because we talked about this last week. Damien Chazelle is making original content for Apple. What is that being put on, though?
I don't think
Like
anyone knows
iTunes?
yet. I don't know.
Maybe they're just banking on getting Netflix. I mean, Apple's big enough where they could just start their own thing, I feel like.
They're
But I guess
certainly big enough.
it's already like built in Netflix with like user base and everything.
Yeah, people say it's actually a really good thing because they say Netflix could start eating up all the smaller ones. Because they say there's too many streaming services, which I agree with. They say if Apple and Netflix team up, that only a couple will be able to survive.
Amazon and Hulu. What are the other ones?
Yeah, I mean, you have Disney coming out soon. You have like
Oh,
CBS All Access, HBO Go.
Yeah,
There's
I don't think
there-
HBO is going anywhere. CBS All Access is dumb.
What even is it? Like, why would I pay?
The only reason you'd ever buy it is for the NFL, and that's about it. Because like Fox puts their sports free if you have cable. ABC's the same way. NBC's the same way. It's just fucking CBS. But they do have Star Trek Discovery, which is only on CBS All Access.
How
so
about
maybe
that?
we'll start doing more of that stuff. I don't know.
So there's no way to watch it unless you.
Buy it. Yeah.
So you don't watch that.
I don't. And I think I would have if it was on CBS. They put the first two on, but then they put it behind a paywall, which is stupid. But
Did you watch the first two?
no, because I knew that it was going to move on. So
That's odd. Because I heard about that show and I didn't know where it was. That's really weird. Huh. Yeah, but I guess they also want the Netflix founder. I don't know his name off the top of my head. Apple wants him as their...
John Netflix, I think.
I don't know his name, but I guess Apple actually wants him as their CEO. And if this gets done, he'd become Apple's CEO.
They're going to remove that guy?
I guess. I was reading a variety article.
Apple's?
Apple, I don't know. Tim Misney?
It might even be Tim. I'm going to get a look up on that. That's interesting. So they're going to buy an entire company just to get one guy?
Not just because of it, but that's like one of the factors.
Wow.
I guess he's very innovative, though. He's like one of the most innovative minds in business right now. Think about Netflix.
I mean, is Apple struggling? Like, Tim
No,
Cook.
certainly not, but it helps him expand.
Why do you just don't dog the boys? Get rid of Tim Cook for no reason.
Hey, man.
I'm speaking to you as if you are Wozniak and Jobs combined.
I'm sure Wozniak has nothing to do with that company anymore.
Absolute figurehead. The guy's a goat, though. Doesn't get the credit he deserves.
So freaking cute. One of the cutest man ever.
He's such a weird dude.
Seth Rogen did not do him justice.
He was good in that movie, though.
Seth Rogen was good in it.
In his 5 minutes.
He had like 2 monologues, I feel. 2 walk-in talks.
And the one in the theater was great.
It was a great scene. Yeah.
Danny Boyle!
Rogen can act. Yeah, Danny Boyle. I don't even think of that movie as Danny Boyle, though. That is so circus.
Yeah.
Not circus. Sorkin.
Sorkin, yeah.
So Andy Serkis. The CGI computer. I mean, whatever. He's in a CG... Whatever.
Oh, God.
Joke misses, come back to it. Tom Hanks to play Mr. Rogers.
America's Dad playing America's Dad.
Perfect casting I've ever seen it.
Gets, yeah.
I'm excited for this. Did you watch Mr. Rogers as a kid?
I remember it vaguely as a kid. I think it was on the way out when we were growing up.
The last season was 02, I looked up today. I guess after 9/11, he was like just overdoing TV.
Yeah.
It really
It's from Pittsburgh, PA. As you enter Pittsburgh, it
him.
says, welcome to my neighborhood, and it's him on a billboard.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
The one thing I remember from it is when he like comes into the house and changes his shoes and like puts on his sweater.
Yeah.
And there's nothing more relaxing than that. I don't know anything else, but I remember...
opening song. There's like the internet rumor that he's just like head to toe covered in tattoos. Is that true?
No. Every rumor about the guy's not true. I heard the guy...
So Marilyn Manson removed a rib?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
None of that's true, but...
I thought it was true.
The playground rumors. No, there's no way that's true. I can actually see him doing that, though.
I feel like that is true. But yeah, also
we'll never know.
There's rumors that Mr. Rogers was like a terrible person, like an anti-Semite, just like
Walt
Disney, but I don't think those are true.
He was like this might be a rumor too. He was like a sniper in the military, right?
Yeah, I don't think that's true either.
Man, a lot of rumors surrounding Mr. Rogers. Hopefully they put him in the movie. Tom Hanks opens with him just sniping
It's American
Nazis.
Sniper. I hope so.
That'd be sick.
That'd be the dopest thing ever. But yeah, that's gonna happen. I'm excited for that. Because not for ways down the road, though.
Do they have a director yet?
I don't think so.
Who's doing it? Like what company?
Didn't think you were throwing these questions out of me. These really basic questions. I don't have internet connection down here, so that's sick.
I do.
Oh. Jennifer Hudson's set to play Aretha Franklin.
Wow.
I just saw it as I'm scrolling through it. That's another great casting.
Yeah, it is.
It said Tom Hanks went up her on a great casting. So,
Wait, not in the same movie?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, how does
Aretha Franklin and Mr. Rogers.
Incredible crossover.
SEAL Team 6. The film will be directed by Mary Ella Heller, the Diary of a Teenage Girl director.
Oh, I read that. I was supposed to read it. I watched it.
Oh, good.
I think you would like it.
Okay.
It's pretty artsy.
Day in the life kind of thing?
Yeah. It's pretty heavy subject material.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Recent, right? Couple years?
2014, I believe.
And the two writers of it are for Amazon's Transparent.
Yeah.
So it already has writers, already has a director. So this might come out sooner than I was thinking.
Yeah.
But I guess Tom Hanks has 2 movies on deck already. One's with Zemeckis. He's teaming up with him again. But Zemeckis and him haven't come out with a good movie in years. What's the last good Zemeckis movie? Forrest Gump? No, Castaway. Not Polar Express. And I can't think of another Zemeckis movie off the top of my head.
Man on Wire, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't very good though, right?
Okay, yeah.
Maybe got good reviews. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I can't think of a good Zemeckis movie in the 2000s besides Castaway.
Polar Express.
No, awful.
Fine.
Scary, terrifying.
Scary and terrifying now.
Back to the Future.
Yeah, who's from Roger Rabbit? I mean, the guy was an absolute hair.
Yeah, he was a goat in the
Back
80s.
to the Future, Who's Framed Roger Rabbit, Back to the Future 2, 3, Trespass? No, he wrote that, never mind. Then Forrest Gump, incredible.
And Castaway.
A couple movies in between. Contact,
Ooh, here's Contact. What year was Contact?
1997. Really good?
Damn. I heard it's really good, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's in between Forrest Gump and What Lies Beneath and Castaway. I don't know what Lies Beneath is.
What are the 2000s looking like, though?
Beowulf. Oh, he made that Christmas.
Oh, my God.
He made that Christmas Carol movie too with Jim Carrey.
Yeah. Dude, he was, like, really throwing himself at the CGI before they should have even done it.
Yeah, he really dove in with it. Flight.
I heard Flight's really
I heard
good.
Flight's really good. I know he did Flight. Then The Walk is The Man on Wire.
Okay, yeah.
Allied. I didn't know he was behind Allied.
There's the Brad Pitt
Yeah,
Ghost Yard.
that's a good movie. Nothing.
Yeah, that
great.
was one that slipped through the cracks that year for me.
And then A Woman of Marwen. He's actually writing this movie.
No idea what that is.
It's come out this year. Sorry. Janelle Monáe's in it.
I am there!
And Steve Carell.
Wow!
Coming out November 21st, 2018.
Michael's Bay and My Bay. All in the same movie.
Janelle Monáe's my bae.
No.
Yes.
I laid claim first.
No. I'll fight you for it right now. I think his wife or daughter, Leslie Zemeckis, is in it too.
Wow, that's,
The Word.
yeah.
When you hire people you know. Yeah.
When you hire your family.
Yeah.
Fuck! Does that work?
I don't know. That
Starts with an N.
nepotism.
Nepotism.
How about that?
Nepotism at its finest. Who would have thought Mike Jensen gets nepotism?
I didn't think I knew that word either. How about that? That was awesome. That is all for my news. Oh, Philip Seymour Hoffman died 4 years ago to this day.
Rest in peace. I haven't watched enough of his stuff.
I was going to say, what is your favorite Philip Seymour Hoffman role?
This is probably sacrilegious, but Along Came Polly.
Really? That's not sacrilegious. That's fine.
He's so funny in that movie.
He excels in the small roles.
Raindrop! The shirtless basketball scene? Oh,
yeah.
so good.
He's great. He's in it. He's the Steve
Did
Stealer.
he invent shart?
I have no idea. Maybe.
Because in that movie he talks about sharting his pants.
I don't think so. I think that was probably an underground term. Maybe brought it to the forefront.
Yeah, I like that. I like that theory a lot.
Philip Seymour Hoffman made sharding mainstream. Philip Seymour Hoffman.
For that.
My favorite role by him is Almost Famous.
He's good in it.
Yeah.
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 MI3? MI3? He's the villain?
I don't know. I've never seen it.
Good in that. I mean, he was good in just about everything he was in.
Everything was Mockingjay.
I haven't seen enough of.
He won for Capitone. Is that right?
Capitone. Truman Capote, yeah.
Capote.
Capote
Yeah.
biopic.
That's who he won for, right? I never seen that movie.
A kid from high school's like favorite actor was Philip Seymour Hoffman, and he was just like so depressed when he passed away.
Yeah. He relapsed on heroin.
It's a tough way to go.
Yeah, it's not
or
good.
a great way to go.
Wow. Let the fans decide.
Vote on our poll. Go on Twitter.
Is dying of heroin a great way to go?
No, because you probably don't feel anything.
You know what? But I feel like maybe it's probably respiratory.
You're definitely choking on your own vomit, right?
Yeah.
That's how you go?
I feel like maybe if you super overdo it and you're just on a cloud and you just kind of like your heart gives out. I should know exactly how you overdose on heroin. I feel like it's respiratory.
Probably.
I feel like you start
Shout out to
hyperventilating.
Breaking Bad for that
I feel like you start.
that scene with Jesse and the girlfriend. It's a tough one.
Never seen Breaking Bad.
Oh, get on it, man. Get on
I've never seen Breaking Bad. Okay. That is all for the news that I have. You got anything?
No. Let me think, though. Microsoft might buy EA.
That's cool.
and Valve and PUBG. Like, yeah, they're shopping a bunch of stuff because the Xbox has no exclusives, so they're going to the top.
Oh.
Getting some big.
They bought EA. Shit.
You couldn't just have those on Xbox. Like, that's cutting out like half of your.
But if Microsoft buys it and they don't care.
Yeah, they're a big company, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they would probably do like the Maddens and stuff and everything, but keep like some of the
Isn't that funny?
medium large just Xbox. I don't know.
Isn't it funny that Microsoft got into the gaming industry?
And killed it.
And
at least
killed
for
it,
the
and
first
kinda-
two, and is choking hard.
Kind of a funny concept. And like Sony too, actually. Those are both kind of funny concepts. I guess that's how it goes, though. I guess there's one usually very innovative company looking at Netflix, looking at Nintendo.
Yeah.
Then the big dogs just come calling. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Sony moved to America. It's not even Japanese anymore.
Oh, really?
It's headquartered in the U.S. Probably because the film and
Yeah.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
No, I guess
Video
not.
games are pretty much Japanese at this point, but
In Silicon Valley, I assume.
you would assume correctly.
Sony owns Universal, right? Not Universal. They own Paramount.
Columbia.
Columbia.
Yeah.
They own Columbia.
I think we've bullshitted enough. Let's get to this
Phantom Thread.
Phantom Thread movie.
Well, let's get to the twisted tea.
Oh yeah, let's get to the tea.
Michaels, are you okay?
It's just beer.
What kind of beer?
I'd like a keg of beer, please.
Hey, Johnny, how about a beer, huh?
Better when I'm drunk.
I'm about 12 ounces in.
Is this not the best thing ever?
It's really good.
You know what I don't like about gender is the concept of like feminine drinks.
Yeah, I drank a gin and tonic and got ridiculed on
that's
Tuesday.
one that I feel like is pretty neutral.
Gin and tonic?
Gin and tonic.
I feel like it should be, but
It definitely should be.
people love jumping down my throat over a gin and
Yeah,
tonic.
but like, man, you crack a Mike's hard, you're dead in the water.
Yeah,
You crack a
gin and
sex
tonic's
on the
for
beach.
both of those.
Sex on the beach, dead.
You might as well just...
Kill yourself.
No.
But like, I feel like Twisted Tea is one that people would call girly, for lack of a better word. It's just a good drink, man.
It tastes like an iced tea. If you gave me this in a Arizona 24 ounce,
Oh
can,
yeah. You wouldn't. Yeah, you wouldn't.
I don't taste alcohol in this.
Yeah, you should try the other ones too, because they're all money.
They're good. 5%.
5%.
Same as a Budweiser.
I didn't think I would like the peach one. It's so good.
How much money for this 24 ounce?
That's a great question. I want to say $2.50.
You just bought this.
I know I did. I didn't get the receipt though.
And you say you love these. I feel like you buy these all the time.
I think they're $2.50.
Has no idea. That's
No, I
incredible.
have no clue.
How many?
That's the problem with credit cards. Some people say like having cash is bad because like you feel like you're not even spending money. With my credit card, I'm just swiping. Who knows what's coming off?
I guess that's true. And then you get too scared to look.
Yeah.
If you don't look, it doesn't happen. It doesn't exist. Yeah, I agree with that.
But yeah, I have bought this in a 6-pack. I have bought 6 24-ounce tall boys. I love this drink.
What's the better value buy?
I think it's about the same.
So if I bought can you buy them in 12 packs?
Maybe.
Well, if you buy them in 6-pack, how much does it cost? I don't think you know, probably.
I think $9 or $10. I don't know. I really don't know. But I think it's about the same. I think me and Evan did this the other day. I think came out
About the same.
equal. Yeah.
Would you get a 24 ounce? I feel like iced tea. I want a 24 ounce.
Yeah,
Just
I
feels
usually
right.
go 24 ounce.
Yeah, it just feels right.
Mm-hmm.
How many of these do you need to start getting a buzz?
Usually 2. I'm feeling pretty good.
Feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, they're good. I'll add them to my repertoire.
Repertoire. Yeah.
That's a little French.
Shout out to for our Phantom Thread episode, which takes place in England. But yeah, everyone go out and drink Twisted Teas.
Where's it brewed in? Who brews this?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Wow.
Wow, that's kind of interesting. I would have guessed like Florida.
The Natty. How about that? I don't think you're right.
Oh yeah, right there.
Yeah, Cincinnati, Ohio.
It's kind of cool.
Huh, that's dope.
I should take the tour one day.
You should. Bathe in the Twisted Tea, I'm sure. Alright.
Alright, let's get to Phantom Thread.
You can't handle the truth.
She's gone from suck to blow.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Before this movie started, I put my phone in my cup holder, and I thought to myself, I cannot believe Mike Jennison checks his phone for the time during movies. I've watched 35 movies this year, probably like 30 in theaters, roughly. Never checked my phone once. I checked it minimum 10 times during this movie.
A, you're a stronger man than me.
Yes, obviously.
B, this sounds like it was a darkest hour experience for you.
Oh my god.
I was just lounging everywhere, checking my phone nonstop. That's interesting.
I mean, it was wondering how 7, so it was a smaller theater, but
so it was the
full.
Recliners?
No, it was one of the smaller.
I think 8's the really small one. We're talking about Gateway Film Center for all you.
But yeah, pretty decent crowd. But I was looking around when I was getting miserable. No one seemed interested. I texted you before the movie saying I just looked at the runtime and almost threw up. It's 2 hours and 10 minutes, and you feel every single minute of it.
I think I texted you that, right?
Yeah.
It feels every bit that 130.
Oh my god.
130 minutes.
Yeah. Who is this movie for? I couldn't figure it out. Besides the Academy, obviously. Because I think the answer is no one.
I feel like if you like Paul Thomas Anderson's filmography a lot, you will like this. Have you seen The Master?
I have not seen The Master.
Okay, this runs a lot of The Master, as far as his works.
Okay. Because I've seen There'll Be Blood and...
Have you seen Inherited Vice?
Have seen Inherited Vice, yes.
Okay, Inherited Vice is in the... If you put There'll Be Blood on one end, which is a pretty tangible movie for the average film goer.
And for as long as it is.
And for Paul Thomas Anderson movies, that's pretty a tangible movie. You can put Inherited Vice in the dead middle, and then you put Phantom Thread there. That's what that's how I look at it. So it's on the farthest spectrum of artsy from There Will Be Blood.
It's got nominated for director, and yes, P.T. Anderson is a god, and this is a well-made movie.
Yes, looks great.
Looks great. Costumes obviously set in 50s England. Okay.
Yeah, this movie could probably come out any time in the last 5 years, and it probably would have won Best Costume. The costumes are that good.
They're phenomenal.
It's all time. Those dresses are beautiful.
Daniel Day-Lewis is great, obviously.
We're actually spawning off my tweet that I tweeted at you yesterday.
Yeah, no, literally, because this is all I can say. I can say very little about this movie without getting angry. And then that woman is a pillow. The supporting actress is it Alma? Is she the one who's nominated?
Yeah.
She looks like a pillow.
A pillow?
She just looks like an absolute nothing human being.
She's very bland. I think she's supposed to be bland.
So bland. It's like weird how bland she is.
So you
and I guess even like they say like
he likes some
kind of chubby in the stomach and no breasts and like but she's like head to toe just a nothing.
You can't wear makeup. I mean, she was supposed to be he wanted a plain girl.
And man, did he get it. And she's good in it. I think the best person in this movie is the assistant. Reynolds Woodcock's sister.
It's a sister.
Okay, I was thinking that the entire movie. Is that the sister or is that not?
They kind of hint at that. For some reason, they don't come on and say it.
They bring up
his sister.
That she never got married.
Yeah.
And then she comes in like a couple minutes later. I'm like, so is that her? Or okay.
It is.
She's really good. Production design's really good. That scene, the New Year's Eve ball.
Oh yeah. I'm surprised they didn't nominate for production design.
Oh, they didn't?
No.
That's why I brought it up.
I had it getting nominated. Didn't get nominated.
Yeah, I mean, that scene's only like 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that's awesome.
And the house is beautiful too. The London house. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
My God. And then the score, only when I was like really looking for it though, because I was so bored by the end of this movie. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start paying attention to the score.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah.
This is good.
The first 10 minutes, I don't think there's much dialogue at all.
No, there's not.
And the score is beautiful there. It's a beautiful piano score.
Fair. Yeah.
The score is worthy of a nomination, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Every place where it got nominated, I get it. Except for Best Picture.
Yeah. No. No.
Well, like Daniel Day-Lewis, don't you think he was probably a top 5 actor this year?
Yeah, no, he's great.
Yeah.
He's great in it. He can be terrifying when he wants to be. He can be a real asshole when he wants to be. He can be charming as hell when he wants to be.
And this movie let him do all those things.
Yeah.
Directing's... And the movie's directed well. And the movie looks... I mean, that's what you're saying. The movie looks great. It's just the screenplay is just not there.
It's nothing.
And Paul Thomas Anderson, I think, has been nominated for about 5 or 6 screenplay nominations. Like
he didn't get it this year, did he?
He didn't get it this year, but he's known as like a very innovative, great writer. Yeah. And he goes for it in this movie. It's not a safe screenplay, but it doesn't necessarily deliver.
I don't even know what this movie is, though.
See, my buddy Ryan McDermott, he'll be on in a couple weeks, I think. He saw this movie because he's a big Radiohead fan, and Johnny Greenwood.
I think you're right.
Johnny Greenwood, the lead guitarist for Radiohead, did the score for this movie. So he wanted to see it pretty much just for the score. He likes movies. He likes movies enough, but he was really just because he's a big Johnny Greenwood fan, wanted to hear the score. He walked out of the movie and said, "Mike, I don't know what to take from that at all."
Especially the end, which we'll get into. I was left confused, and during the movie, I was like, "Why am I here?"
I like movies that give you something to chew on, and this movie definitely does.
Yeah, there's something at the end there, but I don't care enough to like really invest my time and to figure out what that is. I just left the movie. I'm like, okay, it's in my past. I'm done with it. We should get to the scores here. Do you want to go first?
I'll go first. I give this movie a 7.3. I think it's a good movie for a lot of the reasons we already said. You know, I like the plot twist. I thought it's a good movie. It's just good. Would I watch it again? I think I have to almost watch it again in order to really get it. So I'll probably see it again at some point in my life. Would I recommend it to people? I have a tough time recommending it to almost anybody. If you're a huge Paul Thomas Anderson fan, if you're a huge Daniel Day-Lewis fan,
maybe.
If you're a big Daniel Day-Lewis fan, go see it. It might be the last movie he ever does. So if you are, go see it. If you're a big Paul Thomas Anderson fan, go see it. If you like The Master, if you like Punch Drunk Love, this movie's sort of on par with that. Go see it. Other than that, just stick away. If you want to see all the best pictures, I guess you gotta go see it, but you can almost skip this one. If you don't like artsy movies, stay very, very far away from this movie. I give it a thumbs up with the 7.3, and like I said, I'll probably see it again someday. I'm not rushing out to go see it, but I'll probably see it again someday. And I might like it a lot more the second time I see it, but I'm not in any rush to make that happen.
All the positives I give this movie can only take it so far. Like with The Florida Project, well made, well acted, just not my thing. And this movie, going into it, I was pissed off that I had to see it.
You were.
Leaving it, I was even more pissed off. One that I saw it, two that it was like negative 4,000 degrees outside.
It's cold
I'm
as
gonna
hell.
give this a 4 out of 10. Thumb down. Would not recommend it to a single person on this planet.
Daniel Lewis fan.
Fine. If you're a completionist for P.T. Anderson, Best Picture, or Daniel Day-Lewis, or I guess The Pillow Woman.
The pillow. Not Bay?
Not Bay. Very much not Bay. And there were British people, too. There should have been a Bay somewhere in this movie.
What about the Belgian princess?
Yeah, she was not in it enough. Dude, this movie sucked. I hate this movie. Like, I can appreciate it for what it is.
Yeah.
God, you could not pay me to watch this movie ever again.
Like I said, I'll probably see it 10 years from now. I'm not in any rush. I feel like me and you kind of both feel the same about the movie. It's just I'm giving it credit for what it did, and you just want to kill it. I mean, we both do our ratings two different
Right,
ways.
yeah. I'm always pretty low on stuff, and you're usually pretty high on stuff.
Oh, you know,
But see, where directing and acting and score whatever is getting you to 7.3, that's getting me to a 4. Like, that shit is just making it not a 0, basically, because God, there's nothing here. I don't even know what this movie is. It's like it never had my attention. It's so boring.
I thought the first 30 minutes were interesting because I was curious what Daniel Lewis's character was.
See, Liam had the thought. I guess we'll get into spoilers here.
Yeah, we'll get spoilers.
Liam, upon seeing Liam Garv in front of the show, one third of the host was like, "Is Daniel Day-Lewis a serial killer? Like, what is he putting into the dresses?" I was like, that could have been cool. That could have been something.
And 30 minutes in, I'm like, Liam's right. Wow.
Oh yeah, because he's really odd. He's really strange
and
demanding and like.
And the girlfriend that he has at the beginning, she just disappears.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, like this.
Shit.
This could be okay, so fine. The first 3 minutes, I was like, oh, this could.
Yeah, and
then it goes nowhere.
The whole breakfast scene, I think, is good. And then when he sides you up on the dress, I'm like, okay. And then when you realize that he's not a murderer, he's just a perfectionist.
It's like, who gives a shit about this guy?
And then why does she like him so much?
Because throughout the movie, she's being interviewed by the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And so she says, all my life I felt like no one appreciated me, but he was the one guy that did.
Okay, yeah.
But like, why does she marry him? Why does she continue to poison him? Like, he likes that, he gets off, like, what? Well, what is this?
I think he I think he wants a life with a wife and to settle down.
Wants someone to challenge him, maybe?
But he's so caught up in his work, he can't relax. And when he gets poisoned, it strips him down of his ego, and he reevaluates his life and puts everything in perspective.
So this is just some kinky sex shit, this entire movie.
Not to a certain extent. A lot of times when people have like a near-death experience, it reevaluates their life and stuff. And I feel like he's a guy that's just so caught up in his work, he needs that like every 6 months.
Yeah, but it seemed pretty evident that Alma is just another one of those girls. Why was she the one that stayed around?
Because the only way you could...
Because she's pillow-faced and just a sucker for...
What's the somebody's playbook quote? The only way you could beat my crazy was matching it or whatever? Because of that.
Guess.
She wasn't afraid to back down to him.
No,
she challenged him.
Which I liked those moments. I almost threw up at her eating off the spoon with her teeth. I'm like, break up, divorce her right now. But yeah, I like when she at breakfast she's challenging him to he's being ridiculous. I'm not being ridiculous. I like that scene was good. I mean, I guess there's moments here.
I also liked how the sister wasn't just like a bitch. She actually liked her.
Yeah.
She actually liked Alma.
She's pretty middle of the road though in terms of where she falls. She appeals to him in a lot of ways. Appeals to her in a lot of ways. She's not like totally Alma's side. Totally.
No.
Side.
But the first time she comes on screen, you're like, oh, she's gonna hate Alma.
Yeah.
And she doesn't, which was a breath of fresh air.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get into a big theme in this movie that I still don't know how to put my finger on it. And I'm sure you feel the same way. The Phantom Thread. How do those messages connect to anything in the movie?
I don't know. I think it's just a cool thing that he does.
Because the movie's called Phantom Thread. They spent a lot of time on them, and
I should check my notes. I think I wrote down, why the fuck is this called Phantom Thread?
And the mom.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to talk our way through this. The mom, he sees her at one point on one of his hallucinations off the mushrooms.
That was pretty creepy.
Yeah.
I actually like that scene.
She's very scary. Okay, so she's the Phantom.
And he weaves her hair into all of his suits because he wants to. He like loves his mother and he wants to have her with him at all times. But then he also weaves in like random like words and messages into all the clothing he does. Like in the Belgian princess's wedding dress, he weaves in "my curse" or "never cursed," I think. And then he weaves Alma into one of the dresses. But like that never really comes to anything.
No, I think it's just cool.
Yeah, it's just a cool thing he does.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's to show how good of a designer he is, maybe?
Maybe I need PTA to come out and Aronofsky my ass and just tell me what the fuck this movie's about.
I'm sure if PTA sat down with us, he was in this room right now, he could convince both of us this is a good movie. I'm sure he could.
I'm sure he could convince me that it's a good movie, but I don't think I'd ever watch it again still.
I might have to watch it again. I probably wouldn't need to, because the only reason why I would ever watch this again is maybe I could figure out what it's about.
Yeah. I don't know, man. This is the biggest surprise for me for being Best Picture.
Yeah.
I like. There's no like crazy important message that like.
I think the crazy important message is that do ridiculous things for love. I don't know. I don't know what the meaning is in this.
No idea.
And this is a movie that's all about meaning.
Yeah, I mean, it has to.
Like, I don't know what the meaning behind Baby Driver is, but it doesn't freaking matter. I was highly entertained throughout the whole entire thing. I don't know what the meaning about this is.
Nothing.
At all.
This year brought me a disappointing Chris Nolan movie and a disappointing P.T. Anderson movie. Who'd have thought that in the same year?
I think this is the first P.T. Anderson movie I've seen that I say this isn't a great movie.
My roommate Owen, who was going to see it tonight but decided not to after my scathing review.
And I talked to him too about it.
He was like, "What's it about?" I'm like, Daniel Day-Lewis marries a pillow and he makes dresses. I don't know what this movie is. I have no idea what this movie is. It's not entertaining enough to like give it a passing grade, and I don't understand it enough, or maybe there's nothing there. I don't know to rewatch it again. I got nothing for this movie.
The mushrooms were cool. That she poisoned him.
Why? Okay. One, why did she marry him?
Well, we talked. I brought it up. You said because he's the first girl that treated her like.
But this was like
solved the special part.
A few days after she wanted to like kill him, basically.
It's true. Well,
I mean, she takes forever to say yes, but like.
I think so. You think she was trying to poison her? Because I think he was. Do you think that she was trying to poison her the first time with the mushrooms?
Yeah, she was reading the book. She's like she's seeing that it's poisonous.
Yeah, but you don't think she was just trying to make him sick?
Well, they don't show the book for that long. I guess maybe you can't kill anyone with that, but you can just make him sick. I don't know.
I think her plan all along was
to meaty or some shit.
Yeah.
God, I don't know. And I don't care enough to go back and find out. So.
What do you think in the last scene when she like looks into the future and she talks about the future and like they're gonna have kids and she's gonna be a partner with him and stuff like that?
I was so checked out by that point.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah, I mean,
but like, they don't even feel like a good couple at all at any point.
No.
And at any point does it feel like they should be right for each other. Like they go on that skiing trip on their honeymoon, and he stays and sketches, and she goes skiing. Like, and
then she goes to the dance ball thing, and he stays at home.
Yeah, that's what I like about 500 Days of Summer is that you can tell this couple doesn't work out. At the end, whatever, spoiler, it doesn't work out.
It does work out.
It does work out, and it
makes no sense.
It only works out because she poisons him. Like, it's not like, you know what, they were so likable together. I'm glad they stuck together. No, it's not one of those. That's what makes this movie so hard to like. It's because, and it doesn't at all make you feel good, and it doesn't in any way make you like have a meaning or a different outlook on life. There's really nothing here that I can see so far.
With someone as masterful as PTA, I mean, there has to be something.
Oh, there has to be.
I'm interested to find out what that is, but I'm not interested enough to find out myself. I need to be told from the horse's mouth what the hell this is about.
Yeah. I haven't even looked into this at all.
Tell me if you find out.
Yeah, P.T. Anderson's the man, though, which is too bad.
I mean, he's getting praise for it.
He is, that's true. You got Best Director and Best Picture, so.
You think it's worthy of Best Director as well?
I wouldn't have my ballot, but I could see why people have it. I mean, it looks great.
Yeah, but maybe that's cinematography.
I mean, like, Edgar Wright, I think, deserves it over him.
Denis Villeneuve deserved it over him.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I would even go as low as Edgar Wright.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say
yeah,
both
but
those names,
for sure, Denis Villeneuve, I mean, there's a lot.
Yeah, that was... I'm kind of upset that he's stealing spots from people.
Oh,
because him getting it was caught us off guard. So who was it supposed to be, you think?
It was supposed to be... Three Billboards.
Oh, Martin McDonagh, absolutely.
Or Spielberg. He was getting some love. Or Call Me By Your Name. Luca Guadagnino.
Give it to him.
Luca Guadagnino deserves it.
Yeah.
That's kind of a travesty. But
I'm done with this. I'll never talk about this again. I'll never see it again. I'm burying it in my deepest closet and just locking it up.
It's one of those movies where someone will ask me what Phantom Thread's about 4 years from now, and I might not be able to think of anything but mushrooms.
Every Oscars I have a movie I pull for. This year it is going to be Get Out and Blade Runner. I usually don't have a movie I root against. I'll be rooting against this movie the entire night.
Someone wins costume, you're going to be upset?
Fuck, alright, fine, she probably win that, but... Is Blade Runner nominated for costume?
No.
Damn it! God damn it! Oh, alright. Fine, you can have your costume PTA, you dickhead.
You're going to be rooting against Dunkirk too, though.
No, not as hard as this.
Not as hard as this?
Not as hard as this.
This came down. You're not going to see Darkest Hour, I don't think, are you? I think it's already.
No, I'm done with 2017. I'm done. Actually, I'll see Logan Lucky and Ghost Story. I'll try to for next week.
Yeah.
But I'm done in theater stuff.
We should watch Logan Lucky together.
Yes.
Because I'm interested too. Yeah, I'm about done too. So I saw this movie, and I was like, oh my god.
Was it as much of a drag for you as it was for me?
I felt bad Ryan was next to me. I looked
we went together.
Yeah,
Okay.
I looked at him a couple times, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
Well, he didn't. He wanted to go himself, didn't he?
Oh yeah, I didn't drag him here, but I'm like,
Yeah, like I would have felt better dragging someone there. In front of me was a couple, and like for sure only one of them wanted to be there. And I was like, oh, you poor soul. Get Out's playing at Gateway right now. Go see Get Out again.
yeah, this isn't a fun movie.
No, it's not.
And this is a movie where like, if you're on a date, you'd get in the car and you just wouldn't want to talk about that movie.
No. At the hour 30 mark, well, I had to turn my phone on just to see the time. I'm like, okay, I'm turning my phone. Like, this is bullshit. I'm like, please be 10 minutes. Please 10 minutes. Oh, 50 minutes. Fuck me. I'm like, I might go to sleep. I was just so done with it. I was so done with it. Fuck this movie. 0 out of 10. No, I'll give it the 4 for craftsmanship. Anything else, Mike? Can we talk about some good movies we saw this week, please?
Yeah. So what'd you see this week?
I saw Ingrid Goes West.
So did I.
Too.
Me and Keegan happened to watch at the same time in different houses.
Man, what a flick!
So good. Go and watch Ingrid Goes West. It's on Hulu.
It came out in August, I believe, and did nothing, I don't think.
No. But got critical acclaim.
Yeah, a lot of acclaim. It's on Hulu. Steal your friend's Hulu account and watch it.
If you're a student and have Spotify, you also have Hulu. So go watch it.
It's a commentary on social media and obsession with celebrity culture.
There's never been a movie like this, and I don't think there's ever been a more
This movie is
important
so
time.
2017. It's ridiculous.
Yes, but it hits on so many different levels.
Oh god, it's so good. Aubrey Plaza is the lead. She's amazing in it, and she got no love. I think she should have. She's great. Elizabeth Olsen supporting Bae. Great Instagram follow. Everyone go follow Elizabeth Olsen. She needs the support. Who would have thought of the Olsen sisters that she would be
the one that
broke out? Because she's Scarlet Witch. She's huge now. She's great in this. Kurt Russell's
There are certain scenes in this movie. I'm like, wow, she looks just like the Olsen twins.
Yeah.
There's certain scenes
She's so
because she's
attractive.
blonde in this movie actually.
Yeah, little mix in there. Yeah.
Little mix. She's great in it.
O'Shea Jackson, Ice Cube's son, incredible. I'd only seen him in Straight Outta Compton before this.
Maybe the most likable character of the year.
Yeah, he's great. He is really.
He's up there.
I'm a big Batman fan. I can agree with him.
I know. I'm sure I'm shorting someone in my mind, but he was super likable.
He's so good. And then Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn's son, something Russell, can't think of his name. He's Elizabeth Olsen's husband, and man, just all around great performances from those four. A great commentary on 2017, internet culture and
celebrity culture,
social media. Like one of my New Year's resolutions was to delete Instagram. I think I'm gonna finally follow through with that. Dude,
after that movie?
Fuck that app. It's a fake. It's such a fake life that people are putting out there, and this movie shows that to a T. It's so good. So good. Go out and watch it.
Man, yeah.
Should we score it because it came out, or is it too far gone?
No. We're still in 2017, so we can score it.
All right. Go ahead, Mike.
I should preface this by saying I sat down a couple days ago and I redid all my ratings for the show next week. So I curved a lot of things. A lot of things kind of went down. A couple of things went up. A lot of things went down. But with all that said, I gave this movie an 8.8.
Nice.
I give it a thumbs up. I recommend it to anybody.
Yeah, everyone see it.
Anybody who has a social media account. If you don't have a social media account, then you won't get this movie.
Yeah, this will probably resonate more with young people.
It's a millennials movie.
For sure.
Through and through.
Yeah, I'll give it 8 out of 10. This is a great flick. And if you have Hulu, it's right there. Just go see it.
Short. Hour 34?
Hour 30, yeah, real short.
Yeah. Funny when it needs to be funny, serious when it needs to be serious.
Dark at times.
Dark.
Yeah, but man. Yeah, it's awesome.
Man. Yeah. I'm pumped I saw it.
Yeah, I'm pumped I saw it. I wish I would have saw it in theaters too to support it a little more. I also just watched Get Out a couple hours ago. Rewatched it. Yeah, because I was doing my top 10 and I'm giving a lot of love to Get Out.
Is that your second viewing? Second viewing. Is that the second time you watched this movie?
Only the second time.
Okay, I watched it once again this summer, and I'm kind of stealing your thunder here.
No,
but
go ahead.
Upon the first viewing, I go, that was a good thriller movie. You know, the theater we were in.
Oh,
it was electric. We'll get way more to that next week.
Awards, yeah.
But I didn't really totally grasp the racial undertone to that. But upon the second viewing, everything hits, and it has
from minute one. Peel's laying stuff down that'll come up later. It's incredible.
And her performance, you really appreciate
Allison Williams is bang.
On the second viewing, you really appreciate her.
Yeah.
Like, there's a couple weird looks at the camera, and not the camera, but a couple weird looks
Catherine Keener is terrifying in this movie because she never smiles.
The mom?
The mom. Yeah. I was like, what's going on with her? So yeah, this is my first time seeing it since theaters. I have a spoiler for next week. I have it really high on my list, my top 10. I'm like, maybe I have it too high. I should watch it again. No, dude, this movie is so damn good.
Yeah.
Allison Williams, we watched it, I don't know if this is racist or not, we watched it in like a half black, half white theater.
We did.
And it was such a good experience. But
it's one of the best theater going experiences of my life.
So I was like kind of like letting everyone else do the reaction. I'm watching this movie today, and there's the, I have the keys, babe. I go, fuck you. Like, audibly out loud. I was like so pissed. I had like physical reactions to stuff. Dude, this movie is something else.
Yeah, it's something else.
It's so good.
Because he just
like he's so relaxed throughout the entire movie until it hits. Oh my god, what a great performance by Kahlua.
Yeah, this movie is so good on so many different levels.
I'm pulling for it so hard.
I don't know how he pulled it off. He somehow made a racially charged movie, but hid it under a really good horror movie, and making the white people the big bad in it is genius.
Genius, and they are terrifying.
And that's his.
Like I was like. As a white male, I was like, I want to be there.
He was scared to death that white people would hate this movie.
Yeah, no, I love it.
It's
so good. Yeah. And then I watched Jim and Andy, The Great Beyond, I think. It's the Jim Carrey documentary. He played Andy Kaufman in Man on the Moon, the biopic, or the biopic about Andy Kaufman. Man, Jim Carrey is really losing it because it's.
This is like 2003. Man on the Moon.
I think so. Ooh, no, late 90s, I think.
Late 90s? Yeah. I know it was before...
It's after, like,
Eternal Sunshine.
Yeah.
They talk about Eternal Sunshine in it, though, don't they?
They do, yeah.
Okay.
Because he had a bike or something. Briefly. But, the start of the movie, Jim Carrey's, like... he's, like, a big, like, universe guy. He's not, like, no religion. He's just, like, I'm part of the universe.
We're just tetrahedrals floating around. Yeah, that's what he was quoted at saying
this
year.
Yeah. He's really losing it, and this is evident in this movie. But he's like, I went out, I looked up at the ocean, and I gave myself up to Andy Kaufman. And Kaufman came back to me and said, sit down, I'm going to play myself. So he went full method, like, and he's Andy Kaufman from the first minute of shooting. And, like, supporting actors like DeVito and stuff are saying, like, this is Andy Kaufman. Like, he's talking to his brother, like, his brother's like, he's nailing Andy. Like, it's crazy how deep he gets into it. Super fascinating watch. But then they also... switch between interviews with Jim Carrey now, and I don't know when he was crazy, as Andy Kaufman or presently. He's like a lunatic.
Yeah, and
he's weird.
You know the whole thing with his like girlfriend that passed away and stuff.
Did that like trigger all this?
I don't know. I think
that's a messed up story.
It's a really messed up story. He finally got off charges this week, but
oh really?
Yeah, it came out this week, but yeah. He's a fascinating human being.
He's like one of my favorite comedians ever. Like I love all his 90s stuff.
And he's a phenomenal actor too.
Yeah, he is.
Like in Truman Show, Eternal Sunshine, he acts his pants off.
Yeah, he's great.
But he's also really good in Liar Liar and all those
Ace
movies.
Ventura, yeah,
all those movies.
Mm-hmm. But man, to see him now, it's like, who is this guy?
I can't think of a good thing he's done since Eternal Sunshine.
No, he's.
Yes Man was Liar Liar 2.0. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't think of anything else, but yeah, he's really lost it.
You haven't seen it yet?
No.
I recommend it.
I only heard good things.
Liam has it high on his list. I don't know if it's in the top 5. I can't remember, but yeah, it's a really good watch. I'd recommend it. It's on Netflix.
What would you rate it? It's tough. We don't do documentaries here.
Documentaries.
I've never done it, but
I'd give it like a 7.5. I'd say. Yeah, if you're a Jim Carrey fan or interested in that entire story, or interested in like method acting in general,
yeah, that's true.
This is a really good look at it. What about you? What did you watch this week?
Ingrid Goes West. Besides that, nothing else.
Okay.
I bought Call Me By Your Name. Read a little bit today, finally, 35 pages in. I hope to have it done by the next week. It's only
a short book.
It's only 230.
That's crazy.
So far, I like it a lot more. It's kind of more...
More than the movie.
It's all in his head. It's all first person.
Elio's
head. All first person from Elio. So that's cool. Yeah. Before our top 10 next week, which we're doing our top 10 next week. Both very excited about it. I hope to see Last Flag Flying, Logan Lucky, Brigsby Bear, and I would like to see The Big Short and Get Out again.
The Big Short.
The Big Sick. And The Big Short. No, I don't want to that again.
My movies to watch next week. This is a lofty goal. I want to watch Logan again. Logan Lucky, which I will watch for sure.
Yeah.
Ghost Story, I would like to, maybe not. Big Sick would like to, maybe not. Brigsby Bear would like to, maybe not. But for sure, Wind River. So Wind River and Logan Lucky are my guaranteed two.
See a Ghost Story.
And I'll
do that for me. That's a favor for me.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll do those three, hopefully.
Wind River's on Hulu.
I don't think
Redbox.
I think it's Redbox. Yeah.
It's Redbox. I might knock out one of those tomorrow morning. Probably Last Flag Flying.
This weekend, which sucks.
You don't want to watch Last Flag Flying, right?
No.
Probably knock it out tomorrow morning. Gotta support my boy Richard Linklater. If I don't see you for my top 10, I failed him as a human being.
Yeah, I should really see Wind River for Ty Sheridan. Ty Sheridan?
Ty Sheridan sounds right. The Ex Machina?
Right.
No.
No. Hell or High Water and Sicario.
Screenplay writer.
The writer.
His directorial
But
debut.
He did direct this one, yes.
Failed actor.
Really?
Turned screenplay writer. Yep. That's just like the guy who did Sing Street, failed musician, turned director. Jim
Really?
Carney.
Taylor Sheridan. I think Ty Sheridan is an actor.
That's so funny. How do you become a failed musician and then become a director?
I know, it's wild. I love that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I will be doing those movies. I don't think I'll see anything in theaters. I don't know what I would see.
Maybe someday I see Molly's Game.
Yeah,
I just see last year, the documentary about Obama's last year. But yeah, there's nothing out.
It's catch-up season.
There's really nothing out besides Brigsby Bear and Logan Lucky that I think could crack my top 10.
I think Wind River could make it.
Maybe Wind River. Everyone that's seen it really likes Wind River. So maybe those three. That's why I want to see those three. And then Last Flag Flying, I don't think I'm going to like it that much. But I got it from my boy Richard, man. I got to do that. So next week, me and King are doing our top 10. We also have all the guests giving their top 5. And combined, we'll make a movie ReBrew top 10 movies of 2017. We will also be drinking our favorite beer, correct? So from the first 13 episodes?
Yes.
14 episodes.
I will not count Twisted Tea because that would have been my favorite.
Yeah, I don't think either of us are going to count Twisted Tea. I don't know what I'm picking yet. I got to sit and meditate on that for a little bit, but yeah.
I have my one lock. I got the rest of the 9, though, moving. It's unfortunate because I think my number 4, there's no chance I could see it before then, and I don't know if it should be there or not.
So we're going to drink all of 6? How are we doing this?
Doing what?
Are we just drinking one beer?
Yes.
Okay. A 6-pack of that one beer?
We can, and get really drunk by the end of it. I don't care.
Kind of want to do that.
Tune in next week to find out. Thanks for listening, guys. You can follow us on Twitter at movie_rebrew, Instagram, movie_rebrew, Untapped, movie_rebrew. Follow us on iTunes, YouTube, SoundCloud. Leave a review, a comment. Oh, we had 2 comments this week correcting us on our Call Me By Your Name mishaps. Ricardo R. told us that Timothy Chalamet did know how to play the piano a little bit, but he beefed up his skills for this role, and it's actually him playing.
So take that, Gosling.
Yeah, which
this
is
guy's
really
playing
impressive.
Bach.
Yeah,
he's
great in it.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, great
God.
pianist. And then
give him the Oscar. Justice for Circus. #Justice for Circus.
And then the other comment was
by Koloho
N7 telling us that Chalamet was born in America, father's from France, but he spent some time in France throughout his childhood.
We knew that.
He must have fudged it.
Because I knew he was American. I knew he had French ties. I don't know what I said, though. Half the time I don't know what I'm saying. So, but thank you for the comment.
Yeah, thanks for the comment.
Thanks for clearing it up.
Leave a review.
Yeah, we enjoy we enjoy the comments.
Enjoy the comments. Thanks for listening, guys. We will see you next week for our top 10.
Oh, wait. For the record.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this and say, where's episode 12? If you're listening to this on
13.
Is this episode 14?
This is 14.
If you're wondering where episode 13 is, there was sound quality last week. It's a very good episode.
You just got to get through some echo and some underwater-ness to it.
But it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
We didn't put it on SoundCloud or
iTunes
because
But it's there. It's Call Me By Your Name.
Call Me By Your Name, which we
all really liked.
all really liked. So if you are interested in that, you can go just find that on YouTube.
Yeah, so top 10 next week. Maybe we'll be pissed drunk by the end of it. To be decided.
Should be a really fun podcast, though. Me and King have been looking forward to it for about, I think, since we started.
Yeah, this was our kind of grind episode. But hopefully it was good
We
enough.
did. You know what? I had very low expectations for this when it started, but I think we did a pretty good job here.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next week.
Later.
Peace!
Sometime you exploded, drop a few lines. When I catch you through the static, Irish goodbye, what a classic. Millennial girl in love once a year. When it comes, she disappears. Maybe she'll stay.